How's it going, everyone? I hope you're having a great start to your week. This is Garrett McLaughlin. In the exercise of the week for this week, we're going to cover what's called the Soleus Wall Sit. So just a basic anatomy lesson first. If we think about the lower leg, but specifically the calf, we have a couple different layers of muscles. We have the outer calf, which is the gastroc that you can see and kind of touch here. We have the soleus, which is a little bit deeper down in the calf, and then from there we have the deeper flexors, post-tib, flexor hallucis longus, flexor digitorum longus, down there a little bit deeper down behind the shin. But what we see from a running standpoint is, because we're mostly in a knee bent position, we're never fully straight as we go through that running cycle. We're always slightly bent in the knee to some degree, so we're actually using that deeper soleus muscle to a greater degree compared to the gastroc. So what that means is when you do your traditional calf training, a lot of people, again, doing a great job. Training the calves in some ways important and needed. Doing a great job with calf raises, whether it's on two legs, on a single leg, but always doing the knee straight versions or variations. We need to switch that focus and get into more knee bent variation. So this is where the Soleus Wall Sit comes in. So for the Soleus Wall Sit, I'm just simply getting into a wall sit position. So I'm getting the quads at the same time. I know a lot of us are pretty familiar with the wall sits throughout the years, whether it's gym class growing up or some kind of sports team or whatever. Turned into a pretty dreadful exercise at certain points. But if you set up here, so you're getting into a wall sit, the degree that you sit into this really translates over to the difficulty of the movement. So I can make this easy, and I can come up in a very mild or conservative wall sit position and just elevate the heels, or I can get down closer to parallel. I don't want to go really past parallel too much, but once I'm in that position, good posture, shoulders back, head and neck, again, back, retracted from back on the wall, and then all I'm doing is I'm elevating the heels. I don't need to go up as high as possible. That's one thing a lot of people do improperly, and you actually see a lot of cramping and could potentially strain the calves. We want to just elevate the heels about 10 to 15 degrees. That's what we see through the research to get that soleus muscle. So I'm in this position. I'm elevating the heels off the ground, and I'm holding. So right now, I'm getting quads. I'm getting that deeper soleus muscle. I'm trying to keep equal pressure on my toes. We don't want to shift. You can see commonly we get this shift of we're letting the foot roll out, shifting our weight to the smaller toe. Equal pressure along all toes. And we're just fighting through the burn there as we sit there. So that's the Soleus Wall Sit. Pretty simple but effective movement. So if you're doing traditional calf strengthening, definitely change your focus. Add the Soleus Wall Sit in there at some point. If you're someone that has a history of plantar fasciitis, calf strains, Achilles tendinopathy, post-tib tendinopathy, or you're just a runner in general, doesn't matter. Something like this in terms of the Soleus Wall Sit should be in your program. I usually start people at 3 sets of 30 seconds. And then over time, as they get stronger, they build endurance. We go to 3 sets of 30 to 45 to 60. And then from there, we'll expand into some of the single leg variations. But terrific exercise. Definitely recommend switching your focus when it comes to calf strengthening. Think about that slightly deeper soleus muscle, and that's how you're performing the movement there. So if you have any questions, any feedback on this video, please drop a comment below, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you.